How to receive feedback. Here's a question. Are you open to feedback? Are you open to feedback from your team, from me, from your customers? Do you recognize that you don't have all the answers, that you don't always get things right, that just like your team, you can learn something new and improve your performance every single day? I know that when I was a young manager back in the day, I didn't get it at all, right? I felt I had to be right. I believed I was right most of the time, and I didn't take feedback very well. My mindset around feedback was all wrong. The truth is that feedback is, frankly, a gift. It may not always be packaged in a really nice way. Not everyone has learned about the difference between negative and constructive criticism, but it's always a gift because it gives you choices. You can accept the feedback and act on it. You can accept the feedback and not act on it. You can ignore the feedback and do nothing. You can accept the feedback and dig a little deeper and learn a little bit more. What I learned about myself in relation to feedback was that while I didn't always receive it very well initially, I would always go away and think about it. I'd reflect on what was said. I'd analyze how valid I thought it was, and I'd make a decision to act on it or not act on it based on a thorough examination of those thoughts and the facts. Now, if you recognize that feedback given to you is valid, great. Accept the feedback, adjust your behavior, and start benefiting from it. If you've been given feedback that you really disagree with, go back to the person who gave it and talk it through with them. Explain what you're thinking about. Explain your alternative view. Because the truth is that those of us who give feedback are not always right either. Sometimes we give feedback based on limited data, limited information. So it's important to create a culture where somebody can challenge us, can challenge our feedback and say, thanks for your feedback. I've really thought about what you've said, and I just like to take you through what I've learned. I think it might change your opinion. Okay, so again, we're talking here about creating that learning environment and letting the conversation flow both ways when giving feedback. When you've developed that sort of relationship with the person that you report into, and when you've built that sort of relationship with the people that report into you, where you're able to challenge one another consistently and constructively, that's when really great things will start to happen with your team. You know, feedback opens doors, it starts discussions, it adjusts mindsets, and it brings about really positive change. Your ability to master the giving and receiving of feedback will have a huge impact on your success as a manager. So quite a lot of things to consider, to think about, to test, to do. And I think it's really important that you set yourself a challenge to give 4 pieces of feedback every day, absolutely minimum, whether that's constructive feedback or appreciative feedback. But start giving feedback so that you build the learning environment. Great stuff. I hope you enjoyed mastering your feedback. The next module on this management training course is mastering your communication.